Good morning. Welcome for today's morning meditation, January the 26th. You're all very welcome. Always we start our meditation by paying respect so that we open the heart, we align, we connect with the higher energies. We can all pay respect in our own way. A Buddhist, Christian, whoever can pay respect in their own way. And if we have no spiritual tradition, we can pay respect to all that is holy in the universe. Namo Buddhaya, Namo Dhammaya, Namo Sanghaya, Buddhaṃ Dhammāṃ Sanghaṃ Saranang Gacchāmi. We close the eyes, we open the heart. We bring the attention to the body. We bring the attention to the present, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can sit with legs crossed, or we can sit on a chair. The important thing is the back should be comfortably straight, not too stiff and not too loose. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. With eyes closed, we visualize our face, we visualize our body, where we send our attention, we send our mental energy. So by visualizing our body, we're sending our attention, our energy, back to our own body. We bring the attention to the breathing. We can focus our attention at the nose, where we feel the sensation of the breath as it passes the nostril, just keeping the attention at that one point, at the gateway of the breath. Or we can focus our attention at the lower abdomen, as the abdomen rises on the in-breath, falls on the out-breath. So we decide where we like to keep our attention, and we keep the attention there. We don't go from one to the other. We keep the attention with the breathing. We keep the attention with the body. We don't send the mind, the attention outside the body. We keep the attention with the present. We don't brood over the past. We don't worry about the future. Just being aware of the present moment as it arises, as it passes away. Keeping our attention with the breathing, being aware of the breathing in, being aware of the breathing out, being aware of the body, being aware of the mind. We don't try to control or force the breathing, just being aware of the breath as the body breathes naturally. We don't try to control or force the mind, just being aware of whatever contacts the mind through the 5 bodily senses, being aware of whatever forms in the mind, whatever forms at the heart, the thoughts, the memories, the feelings, the states of mind, just being aware and letting go. We don't react, we don't take interest to whatever contacts the mind, just being aware and letting go. We stay with the knowing nature of the mind. We don't send the mind out to what the mind knows. Just keeping the attention with the breathing, keeping the attention centered with the breathing. When the mind is contacted through any one of the 6 ways, through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, through bodily sensation, through what forms in the mind itself. When the mind is contacted through any one of the 6 ways, we observe it, we let it go. We bring the attention back to the breathing, always keeping the attention centered with the breathing, always bringing the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. We train our mindfulness. Mindfulness means to know, to be aware what is contacting the mind, what is contacting the heart right now through the 6 ways. And we train the mind to have the wisdom to let it go. We train our mindfulness with patience, keeping our attention centered with the breathing, being aware and letting go. Whenever the mind wanders away, whenever the mind runs away or dreams and drifts away, we simply bring the attention back to the breathing, back to the present. If the mind wanders away 1,000 times, we have the patience to bring the mind back, bring the attention back 1,000 times, back to the breathing, back to the present. In time, the mindfulness becomes sharper, more refined. The attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. We train the mind to have the wisdom to let go by always observing the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart through the 5 bodily senses, observing the impermanent nature of all the mental events, the thoughts, feelings, memories, states of mind. They appear, they pass away. When bodily sensation arises in our meditation, we are aware of the sensation. We are aware of the sensation as moments. Moments of sensation arising and passing away. We can be aware of the breath as an impermanent experience. The breath comes in, goes out, and it's gone. As we breathe in, we can be aware of many, many moments of sensation at the nose or at the abdomen, arising and passing away. As we breathe out, we can be aware of many, many moments of sensation arising and passing away. As we sit in meditation, usually there's some sort of sound. We can be aware of the sound, the ear contact, as moments. Moments of sound arising and passing away. As the practice becomes more refined, we can be aware of the sound as a vibration passing through the body. Moments of vibration arising and passing away. Sometimes we can sit beside a stream, just be aware of the sound of the stream as a vibration within the body, only keeping our attention within the body, being aware of the sound vibrations arising and passing away. Sometimes we can go to a forest, sit under a tree, be aware of the sound of the wind passing through the leaves, the sound of the birds, the sound of the animals, the sound of the insects as a vibration arising and passing away within the body. Being aware of the nature of the body, this body composed of earth, water, wind, fire, solids, liquids, gases, heat. We borrow these elements from the world to form this body, and while we have this body, it's always changing, components always being replaced. The time comes, we must give it all back. We borrow these elements from the world. The time comes, we must give it all back. Earth to earth, water to water, wind to wind, fire to fire. Nothing remains to call me or mine. Being aware of the impermanent nature of the body, being aware of the sensations through the eye, the ear, the nose, the tongue, the bodily sensations, impermanent moments of sensation from an impermanent body. Being aware of the mental events, the thoughts, feelings, states of mind, perceptions. They all appear, they pass away. All impermanent, arising and passing. So when the mind sees at a deep, deep level in meditation the impermanent nature of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart can see, this is not me, this is not mine. The heart can let it go. The heart lets go by itself. And in letting go, we find the real happiness. The happiness of peace, the happiness of freedom. Freedom from our own mental disturbance. We stop to pour our mental energy into our own mental disturbance. We stop to throw the heart in all directions with desires. We stop to squeeze, burn the heart with anger, irritation. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace. The heart becomes calm, cool, clear and collected. The heart is not permanent. The heart is not impermanent. The heart is timeless. We stay with the timeless, knowing nature of the heart. The heart finds its normal, natural state of inner peace inner happiness, inner contentment. So by watching over our heart, just being aware and letting go, the heart becomes clear and clean. Also we energize the heart. We energize the heart by keeping our attention with the body, with the present. We don't scatter our attention, we don't scatter our energy to the outside. As the mindfulness becomes more refined, the attention stays longer and longer with the breathing, with the present. The mental energies become unified. The heart becomes unified, no longer fragmented. The heart becomes whole. We become wholehearted. As the heart becomes unified, the heart becomes more and more energized. We feel an inner lightness, and in time we see an inner brightness. The energies which we are unifying, intensifying, are themselves bright energies. The prana, the life force of the universe, is a bright energy. Our hearts are all connected in an ocean of light. We breathe in air, oxygen, and we breathe in the life force, the light force of the universe. So as the heart becomes more energized, the heart becomes lighter and brighter. We may not yet see the inner brightness. In time we see it more and more, but at first we may simply feel the inner lightness. It's the same energy. We observe the inner lightness, the inner brightness, and we let it go, always keeping our attention with the body, within the body, knowing and letting go, being aware of the breathing and letting go, being aware of the body and letting go, being aware of the heart, being aware of all that contacts the heart, all that forms at the heart, being aware and letting go. The heart becomes more and more at peace. The heart becomes more and more energized. As the heart becomes more energized, the heart opens, the energy field of the heart becomes wider and wider. Our area of consciousness becomes wider and wider. As the heart becomes brighter and brighter, we become more and more awake, and we raise our consciousness higher and higher. We refine the heart, we refine the consciousness. The heart is the seat, the base for the consciousness. And when we make our heart very wide, very clear, very clean, very bright, very spacious, we have a nice, wide, comfortable seat for the consciousness. And we raise our consciousness higher and higher. But if we fill the heart with garbage, with greed, with anger, with jealousy, with spite, the heart becomes hot and dark and cramped. We get a very uncomfortable seat for the consciousness. So just being aware and letting go, being aware of the breathing, the body, the mind, the heart, just knowing and letting go, the heart becomes more and more at peace, more and more energized. The heart becomes more strong, steady, secure, stable. The heart becomes still, still but overflowing, overflowing with happiness, overflowing with peace, overflowing with joy. The heart becomes supremely content, contentedly supreme. And this energy overflowing from the heart we can share with the world around us in the practice of spreading metta, spreading this energy of peace of the heart. We breathe in, focusing our attention at the heart chakra as we breathe in with the intention, may I be happy, wishing happiness for ourselves. As we breathe in, the heart becomes energized. We can visualize the heart filling with light. And as we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions with the intention, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. So breathing in, energizing the heart, brightening the heart, may I be happy. As we breathe out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, may all beings be happy. We can visualize the light of the heart flowing in all directions, above, below, all around. Breathing in, energizing the heart, brightening the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions, may all beings be happy. Breathing in, energizing the heart, may I be happy. Breathing out, we let the heart overflow in all directions. May all beings be happy. And so we can be happy with ourselves. We can have joy with ourselves that we start our day in the best way possible. We establish our mindfulness. We develop our wisdom. We clear the heart, clean the heart, energize the heart. We raise our consciousness, and we share the energy of peace of the heart with the world around us. So we can rejoice, we can have joy with ourselves that we start our day in the best way possible. And now we observe our heart chakra. How does it feel? Does it feel more open, more refined, more at peace, more energized? Whatever way the heart feels, we observe it, we let it go. We bring the attention to the body, being aware of the sensations of the body, being aware of the body posture. We can visualize ourselves as we sit here. We bring the right hand slowly to the right knee, being aware of all the movements. We bring the left hand to the left knee, being aware of all the movements. These hand movements help the mind to come out of meditation smoothly, so we don't jump out of meditation. We bring the right hand to the heart chakra. The left hand joins the right hand, palms together, and now the heart is very strong, very bright. And with this strong, bright heart, we make the intention to continue with our spiritual practice, which means to avoid doing evil, to do good, and to purify the heart. We bring the hands to the forehead in gratitude, respect. Back down to the legs. We open the eyes and we keep the heart open. And I thank you for joining me in this morning meditation, and I invite you to join me every day. Every day I do this morning meditation, 7 a.m. Central European Time, and also a longer metta meditation, 7 p.m., which you're very welcome to join. And so I wish you all a day of peace, of happiness. Bhavatu Sabha Mangalam. May all blessings come to you.